Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is going to be possibly a how-to repair video on a Zareba Blitzer 8565-D. This is a 15-mile range fence charger. It's from 2007, 07. The first two numbers are the year it was built. So got a little age to it. So we're going to take this apart and take a look at it so we can get the customer fixed up. Don't know if we will be able to or not, but we'll sure try. Now this is a solid state unit, not a low impedance type, and they basically on these this mileage rating with the solid state, well, any brand, any model that's got this stupid mileage rating stuff on there, it really gets people in trouble sometimes. It's like, oh, I got a mile of fence on there, I'm gonna put me this 15-mile fence charger on there. Well, even a 15-mile load impedance unit's only like 0.25 joules, 0.5 joules, so not a very strong unit for what it's designed to do. But this is solid state. It's even weaker than that. These aren't even rated in joules. Solid state units came out by other brands, different brands back in the 70s, all the way through the early 90s by different brands, and then low impedance came around in the 70s as well from Gallagher when they came here to the States, and eventually everybody from starting about 1990, almost everybody finally has switched over and followed Gallagher's way of doing things to the low impedance stuff. Now everybody does it. Nobody does solid state anymore. Zareba got rid of this style of solid state unit about 5 years ago, 6-7 years ago, whatever it was. And you can't even get a lot of parts for these solid state units anymore. You're basically, rebuild them if you can, or you gotta gut them and retrofit a whole new set of style of guts in these things, but just doable. It is able to be done. But this mileage rating crap on these things, on any brand you look at, Paramax, Zareba, whatever, anyone that say 30-mile fence charger, 100-mile fence charger, or whatever, that mileage rating is a single strand of high tensile fence, like the 12.5 gauge, a big, heavy, thick stuff that's got the least amount of resistance in it. Single strand of that's perfectly clean. You start adding multi-wire fence, grass, or the rope fence, the electric fence tape, the electric netting, cross fencing, multiple wires, all this stuff. All that mileage rating just goes right up right in the trash, because this is a single strand of clean, single wire clean fence, the 12.5 gauge, the big thick stuff. So the note on this one. This is lightning damage, makes sound but no power. So, well, let's plug it in and see what that means exactly. Come on. Okay. Well, I don't hear any noise from it. Okay, I don't get any. Oh, I think I may have heard something for a second. Let me do it again. There it goes. Oh, I just had to hit it. That started working. No sparky. No spark from it. Alright, so we got a bad transformer in it. Let's take the screws out. Now these ones, the transformer is built onto the board, and it's not low impedance, so you can't just retrofit a different transformer in it. This is a solid state unit, so you have to use a solid state transformer, which you can't get anymore. So come on. There it is. Alright, so what they got wrong is this winding on this side of the transformer is bad. And I can see where it broke. Right here. One side's there, the other side's not. So pull that thing out. Let me see if I've got another one of these boards. I don't know if I've got another one or not. So let me walk over there and to my stack of stuff and take a peek. Alright, I got This board here, I believe it is good. I think it's one that we fixed. So we're going to try to put this in there. I mean, there's not much you can do to this thing. I mean, you've got to just swap out the whole entire board. And this might be like the only board left in existence for these units that I know of. I don't have any more, and you can't. Zareba doesn't offer them anymore. So we're going to pull the wing nuts off. And the washers off. Take this out. All these little brass things off. Well, this far circuit board is all good, and the primary is good of the transformer, but the output side is bad. So let's take this transformer and we'll put it in there. This whole board assembly, we'll put it in there and see. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it going. Put this black piece back on there. Help hold circuit boards in there, or the terminal bolts. These wing nuts, when you tighten them down, pulls those bolts snug to that transformer circuit board stuff. This is what helps hold this thing to the case. So that way the thing doesn't bounce around and move around and stuff. And then we'll take these wires here. We're just going to plug them on these two tabs up here. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to tighten this one up. Time to tighten both of them up. Squeeze the sides of them to bend them inwards a little bit. This one. Let's just plug it in as it sits, and we'll test it across with the fence tester as well. We'll put a little screwdriver to see what kind of spark it throws. And it's clicking. Not very loud, but it's clicking. Alright, let's put our tester across there. We're getting about 9,000 volts out of it. 8.5, 9. Oops. Now let's put our screws back in it, and this one's done. Too light flashing on. I didn't even look at the light. Light's not a necessity. It's kind of nice to have. Yeah, light's flashing. It's hard to see the glare, but flashing along. Alright. Well, this one's done. We'll finish it up, write it up, and move on to the next one. This was a nice, easy fix. I mean, luckily we had a board here to fix it. Most boards, just for these older style solid state units, are long gone. Well, thanks for checking out our video here. Until next time, see you guys later on.